What's going on, everybody? I am Vince. Let's talk paintball. Joined here by Matt, the gym rat himself. How you doing today, man?
It's good, man. Early in the morning, Saturday. It feels great out here.
Yeah, and we're actually going to be, you're going to help commentate this match with the Carolina Crisis. You know these guys really well.
Oh, yeah. Practice against them all the time. We're right under them, so really rooting for them here.
Yeah, so we have Carolina Crisis and Arsenal right now in this set, followed up by Noobies and Jesters. So on the breakout right here, Carolina Crisis is going to be the black and green jerseys, Arsenal in their standard red plaid jerseys. Great breakout here as they do go pocket a little bit, push outside to the Dorito.
Yep. Crisis goes up in the Doritos over here. And also Arsenal, I think it's 5 live.
Yeah, 5-on-5. No bodies dropped yet. So great job here. Arsenal staying alive. Now, Arsenal looking good. They have to win this one. Crisis, really good job yesterday. So, again, big points here. Saturday paintball. Trying to get those shots. You can see the push-up here.
Yeah, and Crisis has got the field advantage right now. And they get a kill out of the back can from the Arsenal guy.
So 5-on-4 right now. Crisis with the one body advantage as Arsenal needs to try to stave off the aggressive push here.
Yeah. So Arsenal's wide on the snake side, so they have the wide advantage. But unfortunately with this field, that the snake is not the most advantageous spot to be.
Yeah. So Crisis moving up to that juice box, now doing it. Oh, but he does get taken out by the cross shot. Wow, what a great kill there to even the bodies up 4-on-4 by Arsenal.
Yep.
So you were out there with the Crisis practice. What are you seeing what's been working really well for them?
Yeah, so I mean, I think it's very indicative of how the field has been playing this weekend, but like fast Doritos, setting traps in the center, and then eventually working on the snake like they're doing right now.
Yeah, and right now, so getting into the snake.
That's Robbie. Robbie Bendig.
Good job by Robbie getting in there. Needs to make something happen here, but there's been a crazy shot. So as soon as this snake side tower realizes he's there, he's going to switch and try to get it. But running ref going in to check his pod pack. Let's see if he's going to call him clean. Oh, they call him clean.
Calling him clean.
So great job there.
He's making a retreat right here.
Yeah, so a little tactical retreat into snake too. Too much pressure coming across. Doesn't like it there. So Crisis went 1-1 yesterday, so they really need to pick this one up.
Yep.
Arsenal also 1-1, so we'll see. We'll see who's going to take the dominance on this. But you don't want to go 1-2, right?
Yep.
It gives you a hard match, must-win situation to even be on the bubble. So
yeah, and
great move there by Arsenal getting into the
making
50.
a huge move.
So what's been your favorite move on this field so far?
Oh, man, so I've been playing the Doritos. I've really been enjoying just kind of using the low blind spots on these Doritos, get aggressive, kind of like what you saw the Arsenal guy do here. Just stay really low, slide into the big Doritos. You can get into their Dorito pretty easily. The only problem is that you can set these traps, but once you get to that 50 Dorito, the traps are kind of gone. So,
yeah, so number 12 here from Arsenal, trying to creep around, trying to get that shot. See, he's going to try to get that pod pack shot right there. Oh, but he gets shot
and he
across
gets caught. That was Robbie from the snake, I believe.
Yeah, looking like he's breaking some paint, though.
Yep. So they also have Austin in the wedge. So it's 4 live. And I think it's a 4-on-3.
Yep,
4-on-3.
Body advantage right now.
Oh, Arsenal takes a huge move. And it does not pay off. So now it's
another tactical retreat here from Arsenal. Goes from the... Yeah,
4-on-1.
Christ just storming down the field right now. I think he lost the... Okay, so...
And they toweled it.
Good towel. Crisis player, though. A little scary there coming out the Dorito side. Dropped his gun, thought all bodies were dead. And then he's seen that corner guy and went, oh, no, and dove.
And that happens a lot, actually. Yesterday, several times, I had no clue there was a guy in the snake corner because it's just so hard to see because of all these big bunkers in the middle of the field that you really don't know what's happening on the other side unless you're getting good communication. So... whenever the points really break down, it's important to know where that snake guy is.
Yeah, Crisis, they had a really good day at the end yesterday, going 5-0ing TCP machine there. But, I mean, they are sitting the third spot. The problem is right now for them, there's kind of a little bit of a battle. In semi-pro, they're only taking the top 2 from every bracket. So if you're in that third spot, even if you have a good points margin,
it's not good enough.
They're going to have wild cards for semi-pro. So And again, out here, just a little rule reminder for everybody as well. Semi-Pro does have ties, no overtimes unless on Sunday, and it's a 5-point mercy rule as we get into this point right now between Noobies and Jesters.
A little Northeastern rivalry here.
Oh, and Jesters going to lose K-Cav, their star snake player, off the break. So great lane shooting there by the Noobies. Noobies also moving up here into the center, so good job. Running ref
the
coming
Noobies
in.
lose one, too, so it's a 4-on-4.
Is that Mike Mesa? I think Mike Mesa walks off, the new pickup for the Noobies, former professional player for San Diego Aftermath.
So they took a big bite there in the beginning just to test these lanes. And, I mean, that lane on the snake side is massive. So anytime you're sending somebody through it, it's always a risk.
Yeah, so Noobies right now sitting really low.
Jester's losing another back player.
And Kurt's there for the Noobies, number 2, trying to get across.
He is working.
Yeah, now into the 50-yard line there on the Dorito side. So great job there by the Noobies to get in there. Noobies phenomenal at communicating.
Yeah,
right?
I was just about to say they're good at going slow and figuring out the field. The Jesters are doing a send here. One left.
Trying to figure out right now where all the bodies are. Oh, he gets in. Wow.
Yep.
Good job by the Noobies with the aggression.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're really good at that. Watching them in Philadelphia, they were just really good at being slow and letting the other teams make mistakes. And you see here, they just let the Jesters run around the field and get shot. So that was big on them to stay calm, stay composed, and really talk out the field, figure out where everybody's at.
Yeah, DeVivo there, number 11, walking it in, getting the thumbs up from the ref. So yeah, so again, great points, great matches going on so far. We have seen the points kind of slow down a little bit in this, but yeah, it's been an awesome day of paintball all day yesterday. Again, if you missed any of the action from yesterday or the first point this morning, you can go back on the NXL Facebook page and go into the videos and watch all that back. So here coming up this morning, we have Carolina Crisis and Arsenal, Noobies versus Jesters going on right now. Next that we have pbfit.com versus Preferred Mob and Chicago Sorcerer versus Ruthless. Now, Ruthless, the big story there is Hank Gunther there, former pro player for, or current pro player for the Ironmen, not playing with the squad for this event. He's actually guesting on Ruthless. And then Chicago Distortion bringing back Ryan Rodarte.
Yeah, which is huge. So, he's been playing really well this weekend too.
Yep. So in the Noobies bracket right now, it's Noobies Jesters. So Noobies went 1-1 on the day. Jesters went 0-2, so they need to win this one big.
Yeah.
So Crisis and Arsenal back on your screen now on the breakout. So number 85 there, heavy guns off the break. So great job there
for Crisis.
And we've seen that big center push the entire time as well.
Arsenal takes the 50 snake really fast. Crisis loses one.
Yeah, I think it's Bowman bombing in the snake right now.
And he's moving fast. He's got to here.
Oh, if he just wraps around a little more. Oh, he's going to pick him up, though, unfortunately. They know he's there. Oh, and they're going to stitch him up. Yeah, great job there on the snake for that player in the middle to recognize the Arsenal. Now, Arsenal player, if he would have come up a little sooner, he would have got that guy.
Yep. And unfortunately, the damage is done there. They've already lost 3 on the Crisis side.
So I think it's 2. Is it 2-on-3 right now? 2-on-2? We can see the bodies right now.
3 for Arsenal right now.
Yeah, for sure 3 for Arsenal. Trying to find those 2 bodies here. Got a body in Dorito 1. Oh, I think it's a 1-on-2.
I think
1-on-3.
Yeah, Crisis still has a Dorito guy.
Yeah, Crisis Dorito guys looking down 3 bodies, or 2 bodies in Dorito side, and then 1 over here.
Yeah, so a 2-on-3 it looks like.
Trying to see right now. Let's see if he's gonna wheel and deal and make this work. So I think there's actually 2, maybe another body here. Oh, there's a body on the snake side here as well. So maybe 2-on-3. Trying to see. Shadows are getting long. Sun's kind of like blinding us out a little bit here.
Yep. So this is Austin over here on the snake side for Crisis.
So you can see the Arsenal and the red and plaid.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Huge
coast
plays,
to coast
Huge
shot.
Plays.
Oh, he's going to catch the player on the run. So good job by number 85 from Crisis. The stopgap right now.
Austin Castor, ladies and gentlemen.
Austin Castor with some huge kills. I'm only seeing one Crisis player, so it looks like that Crisis player just pulled off a 1-on-2. I thought maybe there was another Crisis player on the Doritos side, but it looks like he got shot out. So.
There is. It's Eddie. He just walks really slow off.
Oh, okay. He walks slow off. Got the slow swagger, huh?
There he is right there.
So, so great job by Crisis closing that one out, understanding the body situation.
Yeah.
Noobies coming back on the field right now against Jesters. And Jesters, they have to make something happen.
Yeah, you got to put yourself in the mind of them. Like, we're 0-2. We have to win. We just lost this one. They're playing really slow and methodical. What can we do to kind of break this open to where they start to panic and lose their game plan? Yeah,
and the big win, the thing that's been working really well for the Jesters is that strong center push and then getting K-Cav into the snake. So yesterday they had this like 1-2 punch between Chaz and K-Cav for the Jesters, and K-Cav was a missile. Noobies, I think, watched that back, understood the game plan, and they're shutting that down, not letting K-Cav get in there at all.
Yep.
So on the breakout right here for the Jesters. Big shots. You can see the lanes they're shooting off the break.
A little bit more reserved on the Jester side at this point.
Yeah, not letting, so kind of heavy pocket player from the Noobies. You can see 2 cans, 2 towers, everyone trying to lock out those outside lanes. Very similar breakout here for the Jesters as well. So 5 bodies alive as no one loses anybody yet.
Yeah. And the big thing here when you have these 2 cans and these 2 towers, you can really play off each other. The cans can play off each other.
Minor penalty being assessed right now on the Jesters for a hopper hit. Oh, that is a heartbreaker. Jesters player wondering where was I hit at? But refs see things that nobody else sees.
Yep. And the Noobies are going to do what they do best here, is kind of sitting it down, figuring out where everybody's out, locking down the field.
Yeah, so 3-on-5 right now with Noobies with the body advantage. They just need to, so Noobies are a slow, methodical, controlled team, right? Yep.
And adding Mike onto that roster is huge because he can keep that. He has a higher level of keeping that whole game together and making sure everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, so ref running in real quick to look at the pod pack or the hopper. Oh, it's Rub. Okay, so the ref calls the Noobies player clean.
Rub-a-dub-dub.
Rub-a-dub-dub. I like it. So slow progression here, but great move as the Noobies player goes from the tower into the wing on the snake side. Jesters lose another body, it looks like. Or maybe that's the same guy just walking off super slow.
He's got a hopper hit, so.
Yeah, he's definitely got a hopper hit. But that might be the hopper hit that caused the penalty.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So.
Yeah, you got to put yourself in the mind of the Jesters right now. We just lost 2. We have to make something happen.
Yeah, I'm talent it right now. If I'm the Jesters, I'm talent it. I only have 2 guys
I would
left
wait
in the
one
field.
more body to die. And they actually did get a kill from the Noobies, so.
Ooh, as I say that, they get a kill. So, hey, maybe, 2-on-4. As the player here, it looks like Mike Mesa here in the Dorito doing gun surgery.
But you can tell the body language of the Noobies right now is kind of like, we are going to let you mess up.
He's got it figured out. Got his hopper back on.
Yep.
Communicating across.
Yep, none of the guys are on their toes. Whereas if you look at the Jesters players, they're all on their toes looking for moves.
Oh
man, that's huge.
Kill.
That is huge.
Wow. Great job. Ref signaling to the player in the tower.
And the Jesters just lost another player.
But the ref coming in to check that Dorito side player. Is there a penalty being assessed?
I think the Jesters just got a pit penalty.
I'm not sure if it's a pit penalty. Not sure what's going on right now. We'll get some clarification. Oh, but he's going to get run down, get a little extra pain there. So Noobies looking good right now. They're going to go up 2-0 on the Jesters. So we're going to get some clarification from our ultimate and the head ref on what that penalty was. But yeah, I mean, great job overall by the Noobies to close that one out. They're going to go up 2-0 on the Jesters. So we're getting some indication that it may have been a talking penalty from the pit. Ryan Rodriguez there, as you see on your screen, number 33, doing a phenomenal job over there on the Dorito side. So we'll get the ref coming over here. So tell us about the social media, man. How's it all going?
Man. I mean,
you seem to be blowing up recently,
dude,
especially.
You've been killing it. I mean, you're doing the work of the people, right? You're putting out the word of paintball, and you're talking to all these smaller people that don't get the face of the big NXL spotlight all the time, and it's huge to help those people really grow and establish a story for paintball.
Well, and everything you're doing as well, man. All the videos you're putting out, all the content as well, getting picked up by these bigger networks. Was it ESPN Sports Center? Who was it recently?
ESPN or Sports Center, which is ESPN, House of Highlights, Lad Bible.
That's what we talk. That's what we need. We need more high-level exposure. So again, thank you for doing everything you're doing. As we get into this Carolina Crisis Arsenal match right now, 9 minutes left. Crisis up by 2.
Oh, they're sending a snake here for Crisis, and Arsenal sends a snake as well.
Wow. So Arsenal goes a little deeper in the snake, into snake 2, now going around into snake 3. Love to see this. They got to be careful though.
They're ready for it this time around.
Yeah, so there's a nasty bounce shot they're being hit, but so he's calling the snake. They know he's in there. So snake battle right now going on. Let's see if the Crisis player can pick this up. But Arsenal moving into the tower behind him. So big bumps on the Arsenal side up the center, trying to figure out where everybody's at.
And he can see the shadows here, so.
Yeah, shadows are playing a factor. Now, we have been seeing this gnarly bounce shot happening. We've got to be careful.
He's moving back now. This is a good move.
Yeah, good tactical retreat right now into the snake. Now pushing on the Dorito side in the juice box. You can see right now trying to work the shot.
And the Arsenal guys are moving on the Dorito side.
Oh, yeah, they're
really
bumping up. This is exactly what they need to do. Let the snake be a distraction. Work up the Dorito side.
Yep. That's a really good play by Arsenal right now.
So as you can see here.
And it's still 5 alive for the Crisis. Oh. They just traded out right there in the center.
Yeah, great trade out there in the center as they put them down. So let's see if the snake player here from Arsenal can make something happen as the Crisis snake player moving up really slow into the 50. He's not going to try to hit the bunker to make sure that there's no indication that he's there. He's going to let that tower exactly happen. Let tower players getting bored. So as you can see the Crisis player with his gun towards the tape. So that way, if anybody tries to run him down, he's got them. So a little tactical retreat here. He's backing up slow. Doesn't want to get that drop shot. So the thing that he's worried about right now is there is a bounce shot off that brick that teams have been hitting quite a bit in the pin. So it's been coming in and catching him now. He knows he's there, trying to figure it out. So good slow play here. Now, again, on Saturday, we're going to see the slower play. Friday, the field played a little fast.
Yep.
But everyone's watched the gameplay back on the NXL Live. They know what to do now. They don't want to make any silly mistakes. Especially both teams being 1-1 right now. They need this win.
Yep.
So this is probably going to be a low-scoring game. Another little tactical retreat from the Crisis player.
Yeah, and this is when the game really slows down. You really have to play everything you can play. Look at this.
Oh, wow. So what a move by the Arsenal player.
That was a huge move.
So in that situation there, the Carolina Crisis player backs up.
The Arsenal guy is calling it off. There's still a Dorito player.
Wow, so that was almost bad.
Yeah.
So what I was getting ready to say is the Crisis player backs up into Snake 1 to actually prevent the run through from happening, but he drops his gun and doesn't have it set on a swivel. So the second he actually dropped his gun, great move, bad execution though.
Yeah, and he was the island over there, so he's really protecting himself, and there's a disconnect on the communication, which caused them to allow that to happen to where the Dorito guys don't know that they have to protect that some type of way. So that's really where it kind of dropped off, is he's going to back up, and there's two guys all the way on the other side of the field. You have to establish that connection for communication to say, hey, someone has to look over here. I'm by myself.
So Shoemaker there, Andy Shoemaker, number 20, coming out for the Noobies. They got Rodriguez out there as well, Mike Mesa. So again, huge factors here. Noobies have had very succinct, very good teamwork, moving together. And that's what you want to see out of a team at this level. So good job there by the Noobies. Rocking the new, like that greenish JT jerseys.
Yeah, I like it.
That's an amazing color.
Yeah, it's really cool, man.
They have some really cool Luxes or black to that line, like greenish.
It looks so good.
Yeah, they're sick. So, all right, Jesters here on the breakout. Heavy guns here trying to go wide on the Doritos side, but they're going to go push it to center.
5 alive for both.
Yep, 5 on 5.
Yep.
So right now, Newbies, Jesters. If you're the Jesters, what are you doing right now to try to get this point back?
Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm sending somebody wide on the Dorito side and letting somebody work up the center. You have to get creative up the center, so you have to figure out where they're at and get creative. Those wide players are going to allow the guns to, have to dedicate to you wide, and then you can allow somebody to get creative up the center. Once somebody gets creative up the center, you can launch off the Dorito side.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that's an amazing plan, and definitely something we've seen a lot of high-level players doing out here.
Yeah.
Now, we do have 2 tower players there for the Jesters crossing up, and they love to do that. So Jesters, very old-school team, old-school kind of play they have, and they believe in crossing up. Oh, but the Jesters are going to lose the wide body off that Dorito
that
side.
hurts.
That's a tough kill for them, as now a lot of their players are kind of stuck in the pocket right now. 2 cans, 2 towers. Someone needs to get out wide.
Yeah, this is the epitome of being stuck in the pocket right here. And they're slowly working out, but the fact that they don't have the wide guy on the Dorito side allows those guns to get a little bit tighter on the Newbies side of the field.
Now making some moves here. Jesters do get out to that insert to the snake, that little Aztec bunker, and they also move up to the Dorito side wedge. But Newbies still 5 bodies alive, much better field positions as they're 3 across in that kind of 30-yard structure. Both towers, Dorito 3, and then Mesa with the big voice in the back and 2 cans. So great job there. Now, Newbies are not known as a team that pushes real aggressively. They are a controlled paintball team, like we said earlier. So look for them to get another kill and then start pushing.
Yeah, and I mean, they're not really worried about this Dorito side anymore as far as being a threat. They're more worried about keeping this guy at the snake. So that's really what they're looking for.
So again, a lot of low angles, a lot of players on the Newbie side very low in their bunkers, trying to get those shots right at the entry points of a bunker, so that way if someone steps out, they get hit. So
it's a huge understatement as far as high level paintball is playing bunkers really low.
Yeah, Shoemaker here, DeVivo. I can't see who that is. I think it's Mesa up in the center, wheeling and dealing. So great job getting Mesa. And Mesa played amazing for SDA in the pros. So look for him to make some big moves up in the center here this event so far. So
Jesters players are trying to get creative up here in the center.
They're trying to work out these shots right now. Chad's there, long beard in that Snakeside Tower, communicating, just trying to work things out. A bunch of time ticking off the clock right now. We still have 7 minutes, 49 seconds left to go. It's 5-on-4 with the bodies.
And Newbies have a player in the Delta of the Dorito, the 4th Dorito here.
Yeah, so Chaz is calling a kill on his arm, but Newbies...
Oh, and he's calling it.
Good job, but
he was not lying.
Yeah, he was not lying, and you gotta be careful because a lot of those arm hits you're able to wipe very easily on that bunker. We've seen a couple of that this event so far.
I think a bug bit me or something.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Let me wipe that off. Okay, that's a mosquito.
Yeah, and now the Newbies have the whole 50 Dorito side, which is massive here.
Yeah.
Oh, and a big move in the snake.
Wow, huge move up the snake side from number 11.
Yeah, he can go. He can literally. The only problem is that you can't really see anybody on the snake side.
Yeah, he needs to go onto their side of the field.
Because even when you get here, there's a W blocking it out, so it's hard to see anything.
Yeah, he's going to look. Oh, wow. Oh,
man, and now everybody knows where he's at. Oh, but he's going to get a couple kills here.
Wow. So he missed the shot on the insert bunker of the snake. That player's now moved out. He's got to be careful. This tower player on the snake side, he's been making the run to try to get him. So he needs to either...
Oh, man, great move
what
by
an
the
amazing
Newbies player.
Shot by number 11 from the Newbies. Understanding the read, picking up that player. So
that's not the move you want. You want to see your back player making when you have to win.
Oh, trade out players. Okay, so trade out. Oh no, worst case scenario for the Jesters right now. After getting 2 big kills, they're gonna get a penalty.
It's a 2. Yep.
Wow, that's a tough one for the Jesters. That
hurts.
That does hurt. So even though the snake player for the Jesters got shot out, he was able to get a cross-field kill, and then he got dinked out by number 11 from Newbies.
Yep.
But unfortunately, they get a penalty on the Dorito side.
They're just trying to make something happen. You take a couple extra steps, shoot a couple extra balls, and there's flags flying. So.
Yeah, that is an unfortunate, poorly timed penalty right now.
That's a huge play by the Newbies. Just really control, like we were saying, just sitting, waiting for the other team to make the mistakes. They know that they're up on the Jesters. They know how the Jesters play. because they've played them so much. Both of these teams are really storied semi-pro teams, so they know what they're going to do as far as what they like to make the moves, how they play aggressively, and so they're really just sitting there waiting for them to mess up.
Yeah, so Noobies, kind of recapping yesterday a little bit, they lost a nail biter to Chicago Distortion, and then they they mercy ruled Ruthless Factory, where Jesters, they lost a 3-4 match to Distortion, and then lost 2-5 to the Killers. So they really need to win this one right now.
Yeah.
As you see there on your screen, the pits, Kurt's number 2 doing a phenomenal job there up on the Doritos side for the Noobies. Mike Mesa, new pickup for them. We got Stetton out there as well. So good job of the Noobies as we get into this breakout right now. Arsenal.
Crisis loses their Dorito player.
I'll say Arsenal down by 1.
And so it's a 4-on-4 right now. A 3-on-4. Crisis loses another player.
Yeah, great fill out there from the Arsenal player to get into the insert into the snake.
Yeah, and this Arsenal player is looking like he wants to play fast on the snake side.
Yeah, he needs to try to make something happen right now, get into that snake.
And you got to watch out because they're shooting the bounce off of this snake side entrance bunker into that can, and so a lot of times you're going to have to switch. And the same thing with the Dorito one can bounce into the can. Oh, and Arsenal is probing right now. These guys are moving, looking for something.
All right, so great shot here. You can see from the snake player. He's looking. He does have a player in that 40-yard line wedge looking at him, though, from Crisis.
Oh, and a minor penalty coming off for Arsenal.
Ooh, that's
a bomb.
Yeah, that's going to help out quite a bit.
Yeah, so
huge
3-on-2
move.
now. Yeah.
If you've seen that on the top left of your screen, coast to coast. Oh, wow.
That was a good effort by Robbie there.
Yeah, great job. How do you say his name? Bending?
Yep, Bendig.
Bendig getting in there, bunkering, not able to stay alive, though.
Oh, man, but yeah, one Arsenal player left, one lone wolf out there.
So very bang on either side. So as the action was going on the Doritos side, Arsenal player makes a huge bump coast to coast to work across the Doritos side at the same time.
Yeah.
Bending, right?
Yep,
Robbie makes a huge move on the snake, trying to dive in and trades out with that Arsenal player. Unfortunately, the Arsenal player who moved over on the Dorito side was able to get the cross shot on the back player for Crisis and was able to hang the flag. So
yeah, that's really just capitalizing on the chaos right there, right? Like everything's happening, you don't know what's happening, and just making the moves.
Got Fram there, number 12, Atkins, number 25.
Can I just say that whoever's grandma made their jerseys, they look great.
Oh, their Arsenal jerseys, their pattern is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Like, they have the swag.
Yeah, I'm surprised they just don't wear flannels out there.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Right? Put the buttons on there and everything. So, looks good. Looks great. Looks Stephen O'Mara there in the background with the Revo jersey, or Revo shirt on. So, Revo having a pretty good day yesterday, pulling out the end of the day, pulling out a win.
Some surprising matches and turnouts
on
yesterday,
the pro field,
Yeah. Hurricanes went 2-0. That's huge.
It was a good one there. So, getting back to the semi-pro action on the Premier field, New Jersey Jesters versus Noobies. Shoemaker there, number 20 in the center.
Oh.
Getting a big kill. Oh, so Jesters kill Mesa, and now running ref going in to check the pod pack of this player in the snake corner. Calls him clean. Takes a double look. Calls him clean again. All right.
Safe.
So big moves here up the center. I believe that's Chaz from the Jesters getting up into that wedge on the snake side.
Oh, man, and the Jesters are in the Noobies Dorito right now. And you can tell the body language of the Noobies right here is changing a lot. Everybody's playing a little bit tighter, a little bit more frantic. This is what they have to do to win here.
Yes.
Is get these Noobies on their heels.
Sneaking through the middle here. Jesters. Oh,
Another
my goodness. What an amazing run. So they're able to protect their Dorito side player. Now,
one Noobies player left.
Oh, my goodness. Jesters.
Huge.
Jesters just in beautiful positions, getting those cross-field shots, really working together. One of the things I think is working for Jesters now is earlier we were saying they had a great move putting K-Cav in the snake, but the Noobies have locked that lane down. So they're actually sitting K-Cav, and they're going more of a center Dorito push and not pushing the snake as much. So great job delaying on that snake, changing up the game plan. Good, like adapting to the situation there by the Jesters. So There we go.
And
so
he wants it.
Momentum swinging a little bit as Noobies still up by 2. Plenty of time left on the clock, so not like they're sitting in a bad spot. About 4 minutes and 55 seconds left in that match. Now, as we go into the Carolina Crisis Arsenal game, all tied up.
Yep.
5:13 left on the clock here. So, I mean, we have seen some close. Yesterday, we had in one bracket. There's a tie right now where there's a team that has 2-0, and there's I think 4 teams or 3 teams that are 0-1-1, and then 1-0-1. So a bunch of ties happening.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we've been really blessed with this layout. It's so much fun to watch, and there's not a lot of slow playing here, so we're really getting some really good looks for paintball this weekend.
Again, if you're just now tuning in, I'm Vince from Let's Talk Paintball, joined by Matt, the Gym Rat, social media paintball sensation out here. As you see on the screen, Carolina Crisis and Arsenal on the breakout. So Arsenal going to be in the red plaid jerseys, Carolina Crisis in the green and black.
Oh, Crisis loses 1.
So right now,
Crisis loses 2.
Yeah, Doyle, huge communication here. Really letting everybody know what's going on. So body count was...
It is a 3-on-5.
3-on-5.
Right now in Arsenal's favor.
Yeah, as Carolina Crisis loses 2 bodies quickly.
Arsenal gets into the snake. This is huge.
So
the Crisis guy, this is Rashad over here, is literally just posted up on that 50 snake. He's been going in there, so they're ready for it.
So they're telling, the back player from Arsenal is telling his snake guy, snake is clear, kill the snake, go.
Yep.
So the Arsenal player is just not getting up and going. So there is an inside shot here on the cam, but he's got to be careful.
Yeah, and he's shooting the bounce here.
Trying to get the bounce off, but yeah, not working out so much right now. So got to be careful because there is a blind shot from the Dorito side tower over the big brick down into that snake. The pin barely blocks it out, but we've seen that shot get hit quite a bit.
Yeah. All right, so Crisis loses another.
Yeah, and Crisis needs to he needed a flag on this one. Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
So as we say it, Crisis concedes that point, putting Arsenal up by 1. So I love this, right? All this action going on, making it quite a game right now, right? Not giving up. Arsenal, could have put heads down, looked dejected, but they're not. Right?
Yeah.
They're not. They're actually coming back in this game, which we love to see.
That's the biggest hump to get over, is going up 2-0 and continuously putting the pressure. Because once you go up 2-0, you kind of sit back in your seat and you're like, okay, we've got this.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's happened to me more times than I can count. You go up 2-0. You think you've got it, and then all of a sudden the team starts fighting back. Because when the team is down 2-0, they still have that fight in them. Like, hey, we can come back from this.
Absolutely.
So it's always the most dangerous spot to be.
All right, so on your screen right now, Noobies up 3-1, running pretty much the same starting 5 all tournament long.
Yep.
Solid starting 5 they have as well. So Jesters just brought a point back. So let's see what the Noobies do to make sure that the Jesters don't go up on momentum too much. Big guns in the back for Noobies. That back line
running
sends
ref
it to the middle, but running ref going in. You never want to see that. Oh, all right. So they do get a kill. So now it's
huge.
4-on-5 with Jesters having the body advantage. Ref coming in to check the back center player. Got to be careful here. Oh, calls him clean. So great job. Unfortunately, looks like their tower player for the Jesters having a little bit of paint problems right now. He's breaking paint, trying to clean out his barrel. That's not what you want to see. Chaz, one of their biggest guns they have.
Yep.
So as we're looking at the Dorito side right now for the Jesters, lots of pressure up down the field. The Dorito side right now for the Noobies. So you can see that battle developing Dorito to Dorito right now. Mike Mesa communicating across there in the backhand. Oh, great move here by the Jesters player, getting up on the Doritos. He's in that juice box.
Trying to get the drop on this can. So now the only person looking at him now is the snake side can.
So if they know he's there, though, they're pounding his bunkers. He just needs to go to sleep right now. He's got to go to sleep, draw the guns, right? As you're looking now on the snake side here, great job. So Chaz really holding off that aggressive push, pounding paint through onto that wedge, kind of getting Noobies stuck. They really can't do anything.
And another really creative move he can do there, and that Dorito is wrapped really low on the outside to where that 50 Dorito really blocks it out, and then you can see everyone else.
Yeah, so you can see here, no push right now on the snake at all. So you can see all the bodies focused over on the Dorito side, which is, I think, what we're going to start seeing as this snake becomes more and more difficult to play. Yeah,
and the problem is that there's not much reward in going in there. So once you get in there, it's really hard. You probably have 2 or 3 shots that you can take. And even getting in their snake is not the greatest. Now they just sent it here.
Yeah, so you can see here, Jesters now pushing it. They're getting...
Oh, and he shoots the bounce off it, hits him right in the arm.
Yep. Oh, they're calling him out. Great job. So they get 2 quick kills. Wow.
Oh, man. This is what the Jesters need.
This is exactly what the Jesters need. They're going to trying to pull back this win real quick. Chaz yelling and screaming, get that player out of there, as they do shoot Mike Mesa as well.
And we know from experience that he is not lying.
Got to be careful. Jesters player running down the field. Oh, my goodness. Just absolutely destroying this player.
Yeah, he is putting in work.
So, number 11 from the Jesters, just getting himself a 3-pack there. Phenomenal job by number 11. Little late delay into the snake, and as soon as he got in there, though, was effective immediately. Went right to the 50, wrapped around, and started blowing people up. So, again, amazing sponsors that we have here. One of the things is we have this amazing Revo. They were nice enough to drop this off here, a Revo new grills 2.0 custom color here. And they actually have the Revo on the side here. So this is
there you
nice. Go. They're selling these right now. I believe I was talking to Mark Rollo from Sandana and also Baltimore Revo. They said the first 50 of these get a special Sandana with them. So go ahead.
You know how people like their head games.
Yeah, you know people like their head games. So reach out to Revo on Instagram, Henry Sense, Mark Barolo, the team there, to see how you can pick up one of these amazing grill 2.0s. So back on the field here, we got some great action going on with Arsenal and Carolina Crisis. A little bit of a tied up, a little bit of even. Arsenal up by 1, just scored a big point on Crisis. If you're Crisis right now, what are you trying to do?
I think knowing their personnel and sending someone really wide on the Dorito side or really far up like they're doing now.
Yeah, really. Both. Good job. You called it.
Yeah, and then they're going to work the center here, which they're doing right now, getting really creative. Tommy does a barrel roll.
Gotta love that.
His shot. That sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah, Arsenal player walking, or no, Carolina Crisis player was the one walking off there.
So Eddie is the Dorito player right now. He played with NRG last year, but he has been really creative on the Dorito side, just making things happen. You're going to see you're going to see Josh Barton right behind him. Josh is a old Trauma player.
Oh, so, I like to hear it.
Trauma gridlock guy. So,
and that just shows the depth here at semi-pro. Yep. A lot of former pros, a lot of guys who retired and came back. So, Arsenal does lose Reese, number 29, though, from the center. So, even body count right now. 4 on 4. 2 minutes, 48 seconds left. Arsenal up by 1. Right, still have plenty of time here. So Crisis just needs to slow it down a little bit, get these kills. Pretty sure. So good fill out here from the Arsenal player, moving out to the can. So again, snake play slowing down a little bit, but that center play and Dorito side player is getting pretty heavy. So as you can see here, locked up a little bit, 4 players for Crisis between the middle and the Dorito side. Number 5 here from Crisis, trying to wheel and deal. A little bit of a battle going down on the Dorito side right now, so with number 17. That's Ramirez from Arsenal, trying to get that cross shot. So I don't think he realizes that there's no one in the snake. So he's trying to look for that guy, trying to make sure that move doesn't happen. But Crisis losing another body though.
Oh man, but Crisis also gets the Arsenal center guy, and they're just trading blow for blow.
So great job here by both sides, going up and down 1 point or a 1 body. So keeping it all evened up. So that's exactly what you want to do in this situation right now, is make sure that there is no one has the advantage as time starts ticking down. 1 minute, 30 seconds, 3-on-3 paintball right here. Arsenal up by 1. Really need to do something right now. Again, if you're just now tuning in, I'm Vince from Let's Talk Paintball, joined by Matt, the gym rat. Social media sensation, also divisional player here, out playing this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
So
we're out here wheeling and dealing this weekend. We're doing some good videos too. We did an interview with Dynasty, asking him like pick up or cut.
There we go.
Yeah.
Love it. Love to hear it. So, a little bit of issue going on the pitch. You can hear the background. 60 seconds left to go here. Ref is coming in. Oh, Arsenal loses a body.
Gets pulled.
So it's 3-on-2 right now.
This is huge.
Yeah, this is huge. Under a minute left.
Oh man, and then
Arsenal gets a snake player. They haven't picked him up yet. Oh, we gotta be careful. It's not a penalty. So, so number 22, Bauman's gonna save the day right now.
wow.
Oh my goodness. They're gonna try to run it in.
Crisis guys.
Oh, Crisis does not understand the situation. Didn't realize the guy got down the snake side. Oh, that is going to absolutely hurt right now. 30 seconds left. Arsenal is going to go. Arsenal getting checked out, though. Waiting for the thumbs up. Thumbs up. Wow. So Arsenal.
Yeah.
So that is, we've seen this 3 times already. If I am, no matter what the situation is, I am sprinting in that buzzer every single time. We've watched the last set we just watched as well. A player kind of like wasn't there. A TCP player was trying to. They didn't pay attention to the clock. Less than 10 seconds left. He's inside the snake, and then just all of a sudden he kind of like tries to sprint it in a little bit, but just buzzer goes off before he can hit it. So
that's where that conditioning comes in. That's why I'm a gym rat.
That's right.
I'm in the gym. I'm running.
Another deposit.
Yep.
I see
another
it.
deposit because hey, when it comes down to it, you got to be ready to go.
Got to have those wheels.
Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, Crisis is going to want that point back, right? That is that's a tough one.
Yeah.
30 seconds left in that game. They're going to have to do something wild to try to get one back. Here's the thing, though. We've seen it happen, right? Haber from Distortion, I mean, scoring a quick, 9-second point, running down the field. So it can happen, right? So it's just going to be tough to do as Noobies and Jesters here. Noobies up by 1, 2 minutes, 21 seconds left to go. Big dive into the snake. Ref's coming in to check his pod pack.
And that's a risk.
There we go.
For the Noobies being up, sending someone into the snake. Wow.
Yeah. And so Stetton taking the walk there on that one.
Oh, the Jesters lose one as well.
So evened up 4-on-4 bodies right now. Great job here to even it up quickly, though, by the Noobies. So Jesters, big guns sitting in their back spots. Under 2 minutes left to go. They got to start pushing the pace a little bit because Noobies is a team that they will sit on their guns. They will sit in the back. They will let you run into them. So definitely got to be careful here.
Yeah, and the biggest thing here is whenever you can't get them to budge, you have to get creative and figure out where the holes are, where they're not moving. So this is what the Jesters are going to have to do is put it together, figure out where the guns are at, figure out if they can go under them, over them, whatever they have to do.
Yeah, so they have to start. So this is kind of a bad situation for the Jesters. So Jesters do get a player in the snake. Crawling all the way up to the 50.
I don't think anybody notices him either.
They don't.
He is going to...
And what I was saying,
go to work here, yep.
Looks like some Noobies lose a Dorito player right now, which is great for the Jesters, but I was going to say this is exactly what the Noobies want to happen. They want to sit on their guns and burn time off. As it's about to be under a minute left, Jesters player going to miss his shot, though. Oh, they know he's there, so they've got to be careful.
Now.
So just pounding paint through there, trying to get the inside shot. Oh, he shoots he definitely shot that pot. Great job by the Jesters player to get that shot. Oh, he's going to get another one.
Oh, huge.
Jesters need to, almost clapped up his own player.
Oh, the Noobies made a smart move there.
Noobies towed it. 42 seconds left.
And I wonder what the Noobies are going to look to do here because like we were talking, they are traditionally a team that likes to sit back, hang out, shoot their guns, let everybody else mess up, and they'll capitalize on it. So 2 points in a row, Chaz has had major gun issues, which takes a huge gun off the field for the Jesters. But guess what? They still won that point. And whoever their player is in the snake is doing really well right now, just capitalizing on people not looking.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're just now tuning in, we have some great matches coming up here. Next set, pbfit.com versus Preferred Mob, Chicago Distortion versus Ruthless. And then after that, Arsenal versus TCP Machine Killers versus Noobies. And we will close out the morning set with PB Fit versus Carolina Crisis, New Jersey Jesters versus Ruthless Factory. Again, want to give a shout out to all you out there tuning in live to watch this. I'm Vince Cunningham from Let's Talk Paintball. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Joined here by Matt the Gym Rat. Where can everybody find you at?
Matt the Gym Rat everywhere on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Love it. And big shout out to our sponsors who are helping make all this happen. ProShar Paintball, Planet Eclipse, GI Sports, HK Army. Someone that you know very well, Lone Wolf
LoneWolfPaintball.com.
Die Paintball. Nick Sloviak came over and showed us the beautiful mechanical frame coming out in October for the DSR Plus.
Pretty good.
Sup Air providing the amazing bunkers out here, and then DLX Lux Technologies. Everybody here, for the most part, has a booth as far as all the vendors. So Planet Eclipse, GI Empire has one over in the back half. HK Army has a great booth. Lone Wolf is giving out free waters all day long.
Guys.
Die has a great booth here. Sup Air, they have a booth as well, so go check them out. And Lux Shocker, they have a booth with Luxes and the Shockers. So go check out all of our vendors. Support paintball. We're here outside Chicago, Illinois at Gaelic Park for the Windy City Major 5th stop of the NXL event as we get into this next semi-pro action here. Crisis versus Arsenal. 30 seconds left to go. Crisis has to push to have any shot of trying to tie it up here, but they have 15 seconds to do it.
And look for Robbie to make a big move here. Robbie is really creative. He was a big reason why.
Yeah, so ref looking at the 50-yard player. He's clean. He's fine. So they got to push right now. Always just getting blown up. So, wow, phenomenal job by Arsenal chopping bodies up. Crisis is they don't realize, time's expired, and the Crisis player number 7 is going to get some extra love here.
That's huge, though. Go out on your gun.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what you need to do. Huge win here for Arsenal.
Arsenal really showed up there.
They needed this one, right?
Yeah, and going down 2-0, man. Going down 2-0 and coming back. Like I said, it's dangerous when you're down 2-0 because the team still has that fight in them.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, another close one here. 3-3 Noobies Jesters. 42 seconds left in this match. I mean, Jesters have all the momentum right now, right? They've been able to stop the Noobies a couple times. And taking a quick one there, they've been doing that delayed snake play, which seems to be working really well. Big guns at the center of the Dorito side, delayed snake for about 30 seconds, maybe a minute, and then get them right in there. So,
and this is a tied match with 42 seconds left. So I'm wondering what the Noobies are thinking coming out here because they have been doing the same game plan almost the whole entire match, with the exception of the last one when they sent a snake. So
so that's a tough one. So Crisis is going to go 1-2. Arsenal now going to go 2-1, setting themselves up for a great Saturday. So another big kill here by Chaz, trying to call it, but it looks like Chaz is alive. Huge run through the center. But he finally gets clapped up. But great job getting that kill. Unfortunately, Jesters, body's just walking off for the Jesters right now as a bomb goes off on the Dorito side.
The problem here is I'm wondering if the Noobies are quick enough to capitalize on this.
Looks like they are. They are sending it. Wow. So they're gonna run in, hit the buzzer with 7 seconds left as Noobies are gonna steal this win right now from the Jesters, who had all the momentum. Ref double checking him. See if we're gonna get the thumbs up. Thumbs up. Wow.
Yeah.
So what a great job by the Noobies to take a quick one from the Jesters with under 45 seconds left. They stormed on the field, know what they have to do, which is unorthodox for the Noobies, right? The Noobies are a hold-fast team. So, early heroics from Chaz, unfortunately not able to make it happen. So we will see some more semi-pro action coming up, as the next set is pbfit.com versus Preferred Mob, Chicago Distortion versus Ruthless Factory. I thank you so much from Matt the Gym Rat for joining us. Again, where can everybody find you at on your social media?
Everyone can find me, Matt the Gym Rat, on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook.
Yeah, and I just appreciate everything you're doing for this sport. Appreciate all of the, all the content you're putting out there. So with that being said, I'm Vince from Let's Talk Paintball here on the NXL Premier Field all weekend long. If you haven't yet, make sure you like, share, comment, follow, subscribe, get everything out there, and we will be right back after this commercial break.